era muito bom. 확실히 잘해. 하고가 그냥 쭉쭉 뻗잖아. 지금 확실히 잘해.
야, 뭐냐? 이런
감사합니다. 그리고 사랑합니다. 야구를 사랑하는 모두에게.
Kia, movement that inspires.
우리가 여기까지 올 수 있었던 것은 승리할 때나 패배를 거듭할 때나 당신의 불꽃 같은 응원 덕분이었습니다. 늘 최강 하나를 외쳐준 당신이 최강입니다. 최강 팬과 함께하는 최강 한화가 되겠습니다.
그 공은 아직도 날아가고 있다.
수많은 관객들이 비를 맞으며 경기의 재개를
누구나 마음속엔 멈추지 않고 날아가는 그 공이 있다. 올해 우리는 또 어떤 공을 만나고 끝없이 떠올리게 될까?
한국 프로야구 개막전이 오늘 서울을 비롯한
야구. 시작은 있지만 끝은 없는 스포츠. 우리의 야구를 시작하자. 컴투스 프로야구.
Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop. I think I like it. 긴장은 down, down. 부끄러운 말까. 어지러운 마음속에 내가 들어가. 익숙한 듯 부드럽게 내게 던져봐. 고요한 밤이야. 날 위한 밤이야. 참을 수가 없어 빠져가. Yeah, yeah. 너의 멋진 넘치는 Swing, swing, 밤을 take a 나를 잊어 오늘. 숨겨둔 본능을 shake. It goes down, down, baby. 네 맘에 없는 goes down, down, baby. 웃기고 소리쳐. Going cocoa pop, down, down, baby. 그게 익숙해, down, down, baby. 너를 불태워. 미쳐. Going cocoa pop.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the game. We are now starting the opening rounds of the Asian Professional Baseball Championship season number 7. We'll be delivering you today how the match will go. Good evening. My name is ROBLOX here, and we'll be with you shortly as I figure this. What the hell's going on here? Underway now as we follow the hit throw is in. That is a second out of the inning. Two outs, no one on first base. First is a strike. On the plate now is Schnug. That is ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hits high in the air. Where's it going? Where's it going? Into the outfield. Runner is safe on first. Next at bat is Tamago. Strike one. Next pitch. Swings and misses. Strike two. Swing and a miss. That is strikeout. Inning 1 over. We now bring you to the bottom of inning number 1. The KT Wiz is now batting. The last swing that ended the inning of the top of the first inning. Clean pitch there. That went somewhere, at least. First pitch of the KT Wiz is a strike. Sorry, that's SSG Landers. Strike two. For all the viewers at home, that's on the ground. Where's it going? Since the first easy out there, that is out number 1. For all the viewers, the KT Wiz is wearing the white, and the SSG Landers is wearing the gray today. Just so you don't get confused by the two. Who's who and what not, and who's who and what not. First pitch is a strike. White the Mouse is at the plate. Ball one. 1 out, nobody on first. Nobody on base, for the matter. Strike two. Next pitch. Hit far. Where's it going? Foul zone, out of the park. Foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He keeps it alive. One ball, 2 strikes. High in the air. It's too high in the air. Where's it going? Back towards the audience stand. Still 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out. Count is now 2-2. That's hit well. Where's it going? Into the right fielder. That is 2 outs. No runner on base. First pitch. That is strike 1. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit far and speedy into the left side, but that is a foul. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch. In there, that is strike. And that is the 3rd out, inning over. We now bring you to the top of inning number 2. Oh, where's it going? You just ran them through back there, and that's alright, because we're still going here. Hit far in the left field, and up for a foul. Next pitch is a ball. 1 ball, 1 strikes. Strike 2 as he misses the contact. Swing and a miss. That will be out number 1 on top of the 2nd inning. One out, nobody on. Min goes for a big hit there, but fails to make contact. Swings for the ball on the outside. 0-2 now. Ball 1. Catcher visits the mound, returns to his place at the back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The next pitch. Swings and misses. That is out number 2. Hit on the right side, that is a foul. Strike 1. Sam is on the plate. Ball 1. This catcher practically floating right there. 1-1. Hits it well into the foul zone. Count is 1-2. Next pitch. In the middle, that is strike out. End of top of inning number 2. We now bring you to the bottom. The KT Wiz attacks with their bats. Number 4 batting for the KT Wiz, Chris Mazon. Season? I don't know how to read it. If anyone knows how to pronounce that, please send it to me. I'll be glad to accept it. As he goes for a hit, third baseman easily catches, hence the first 1 out. Next at the plate, batting number 5, Marivas. Ball 1. Hits it far. Where's it going? Behind the right fielder. Runner runs around first towards second. Throw is still not in there. second, turning around for third. Quick throw in, safe at third. What a hit by Maviris. A triple on his first at-bat, the first hit for KT Wiz is a triple. Now they have a runner in scoring position, Marivis, standing there. That is high in the air. Where's it going? Right fielder moves towards it and out. Will he make the tag up? The tag up is in. Throw in, not in time as they score on first. Score. That is strike 2. And so that will be 0 against 1. The KT Wiz is now leading. That is ball 1. One into now. Ball 2. The ref said the swing didn't go around. 2-2. Swings and misses, third out, inning over. But KT Wiz now takes up the lead. The score is now 0-1. And now we have just heard the news. Washing Machine Washi has hit the first home run of the season 7 over in the area with the Nippon Fighters and Hanwha Eagles. Washing Machine Washi has hit the first home run of the season. That's foul. Next pitch goes far outside. That is ball 1. Hit and out towards the outfield. Runner runs around first. Throw is coming in. Safe on first. That is a good hit there. So we really have to see how strong that hit was right there. Hit on the ground, over the mound, over second base in no time as it rolls around to the midfielder. Now runner is safe on first. Runner on first, the count is 0-1. Strike 2. No ball, 2 strikes. High in the air, where's it going? Shortstop throws the first, throws the second. That is a double play. Amazing. Possible leading runner. Possible additional runs now deleted by whoever was defending over there, shortstop. That was great. First pitch is a strike. The shortstop hustling. Ball 1. High in the air, where's it going? Is it possible? Is it possible? Home run! The first home run of this game is in! He is running all the bases, circling and skating all around as SSG Landers get their first run of the game in and ties the game on the top of third inning. I have to remember we only have 30 seconds to react and remember the script. But anyway, this is big, ladies and gentlemen. A big home run made by the SSG Landers. But that, during the replay, we had the third out. Inning is over. It's now bottom of the third inning. The game is now tied. Score is 1-1. First pitch is hit high. Where's it going? Is it possible? Almost there, but hits the wall. Runs around first. Running towards second. Throw is coming in. And they'll be staying second. Amazing. Looking to recover the damage they received. With a lead-off double. Right at the start of bottom number 3. Strike 1. Hit on the ground. Steps on first, that is out. Back to second, it's safe on second. Never for you. The lineup turns around, it's the batter number 1 again. Grounded out first time at bat. First pitch is a strike. Hit high in the air, over the dugout. Strike 2, as that's a foul. 0-2 now. On the ground, another foul. No ball, 2 strikes. Runner on second. Swings and misses. Out number 2. White the Mouse is on the plate. Fly out 0 for 1 tonight. Fly out this the last time. Two outs on second. High in the air again. Where is it possibly going? Easy catch, that is out number 3, inning over. So no runs made for KT Wiz in the bottom of third inning. And the game is still tied 1-1. We now bring you to the top of the 4th inning. Schnog hits on the ground, slides and fails to catch. Runs to first, throw is in on second. And that will be runner on first. A lead-off single right at the first pitch of the inning. Tamago at the plate. Struck out last time, 0 for 1. Runner on first. Here comes the pitch. Swings, that is strike 1. Ball 1. One and 1 is the count. Tamago struck out first time at bat. That is high in the air. Where is it possibly going? Midfielder cannot catch the ball. That is the ball bounced out towards the fence. It bounced out of the park. And I don't know how we actually call that. So that is a ground rule double for the KT Wiz Park. Ground rule double. So first base runner goes to third base, and the batter goes to second base. Bunt-like hit, throws to home, and they have a rundown in progress. What will they do? They're playing tag with him. Meanwhile, 2 runners at second base. He's slowing down and he is out. Third base runner is deleted, but the first base runner is added as the third base runner is deleted. Runner is still in the scoring position. That was a foul ball. No ball, 1 strike. Runner on first and second. SSG might get the lead here. Another foul. No ball, 2 strikes. Runner on first and second. Bunt and fails. That is out number 2. Next at bat is Sam. Struck out first time at bat. 2 outs, nobody on. And 2 outs on a base. 2 outs, runner on first and second. First pitch was too high. That is ball 1. One ball, no strikes. The pressure is on for Sam. Hit on the ground, makes it through, might be a double. 4 is out on second as they take the third out, and that's the third out. Inning is over. No additional runs. They strand 2 runners on first and second. We now bring you to the bottom of inning number 4. At bat is Super Pupe. Pitching is Kitako. Strike 1. Strike 2 now. Swings and misses. That is quick thirds, a third pitch strikeout. So 1 out, nobody on. So he just weakly swinged at all of those pitches, and he just got struck out that easily. Just in the corner, that is strike 1. No ball, 1 strike. On the ground on the first base line, but that is a foul. We could only assume it went somewhere over here, so that is strike 2. Christmas season. 0 for 1 tonight. On the bottom line there, that is strike out number 2. Next at bat is Marvis. Triple. A triple hit batter last time at bat. That is ball 1. That is high in the air. Where is it going? Hits the wall. And ball goes for second. Runner is safe on first. We'll have to see the replay on that one. Just hits the fence, just below the yellow line. And he cannot advance further. And the inning is over as we look at the replay. It's now the top of inning number 5. Runner is left stranded on first base. First pitch is a ball. Batter number 8 for SSG Landers, Voigt. 1 for 1 tonight. Let's see if we can make it 2-2. 2 for 2. Count is 1-1. Strike 2. One and 2 now. Just on the corner there. Ball 2. 2-2 is the count. Pitches. Hits in the air. Where's it going? Hit bounces onto the ground. Runner is safe on first as the throw comes in quickly. Good hustle by the first baseman, the midfielder. So Voigt makes it 2 for 2 tonight with a single. No outs, runner on first. Hit high in the air. Where's it going? Into the midfield it goes. Runner arrives just before the ball does. Safe on first, as we now have runner on first and second. No outs. This direction is at bat. The lineup circles around. This direction is 1 for 2 tonight. On the ground, bounces. Out in midfielder cannot catch it. Runs around third, going for home. Where's the throw? Throw is late. It now score a run. SSG Landers now leads 2-1. This direction gets an RBI in. Smartjin is at bat. 0 for 2 tonight. High in the air just beside the catcher. Is he trying for tag up? No, he's not. So 1 out. Weakly going away is the Smartjin. One out runner on first and second. Schnook. High in the air. Where's it going? Shortstop easily catches and throws in 2 outs. Next at bat is Tamago. Double and an out. It's 1 for 2 tonight. 2 outs, runner on first and second is in scoring position. That is high in the air. Where's it going? Is it possible? Is it possible? That's a foul. Just outside the foul pole. That is very sad. Attempt of pick off. And that is safe. Very close foul there. So close. So that will be 1-1 is the count now. Next pitch. Strike 2. Hit well. Third base directly catches. That is the third out, inning over. Sincere apologies for everyone at the streaming booth tonight. We forgot to give you and add you the stadium audio. Stadium audio. We forgot to add that into our stream. That is hit well. The infielders cannot catch it. Runner runs safe in at first as the ball comes to second. Lead runner is now on base with a single. First pitch is a strike. Strike 2. On the ground, shortstop, second, and to first. Double play easily made there. SSG Landers really looking forward to keeping that win tonight. Here's the double play. This is the double play. The replay of the double play. Easily made double play right there. Looked like it was easy, but really, it's not easy to make a double play. If someone make a thing look easy, it's not that the thing is easy. They're just really skilled at it. Alright, 2 outs, nobody on. The count is 0-2. O2 is the count. Swings and misses, that's the third out. Inning is over. We now bring you to the top of inning number 6. SSG Landers leading 2-0, 2-1. At the plate, PENNANT 0-2 tonight. Strike 1. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 is the count now. PENNANT Snox is 0-2 tonight. Next pitch. Ball 2. Hit on the ground, but that's a foul. Two and 2 now. Swings and misses. That is the first out of the inning. Next at plate, Min 0-2 tonight. Strike 1. Strike 2, swings and a big miss. Zero 2 now. Strike out, swinging. Next at bat is Sam 0-2 tonight. Last time was a fielder's choice. Swings and misses on that one. Hits far. Where's it going? Into the foul zone. So Sam here really desperate for a hit. Desperate for contact. But simply cannot make the contact he needs to make. That's another high one. Where's it going? Foul zone again. 1 and 2. Staying alive. Next pitch. Struck out looking. That is the third out inning over. We now bring you to the bottom of inning number 6. Bottom of inning number 6, SSG Landers still leading 2-1 against KT Wiz. Fed is at the plate. A replacement for the team KT Wiz. That's hit left, fair ball. Runner runs to first, and the ball also comes to first. Safe on first. White the Mouse at the plate, 0-2 tonight. One ball, no strikes. 2 ball, no strikes. That is in the corner, strike 1. White is here, Fed on first base with no outs. Hits high in the air. Where's it going? Does it have a chance? Just behind the shortstop. Runs around third. Cancels. Makes the way back to second. Not in time, and he's safe on second. Super Poupe on the plate. 0-2 tonight with no hits at all. High one. Where's it going? Right at between the right fielder and midfielder. Run is around third towards home. Where's the ball? Just coming in now. No one's there to catch the ball. Oh my god, and 2 runs come in for KT Wiz. Are they joking here? A lot has happened in just those moments. Super Poupe hits the ball, slices the outfield. Runner runs around third to come to home. The throw comes in late. Fed scores at first, but no one catches. No one handles the ball. And who was it? Anyway, the runner at wherever that was. I forgot. Sorry. But anyway, they can come in and score on the home before the ball comes in. Incredible play by the KT Wiz tonight as they take the lead again. It's now 2-3. Christmas is on the plate. 0-2 tonight. Count is 1-2. The next pitch. That's high in the air. Where's it going? It's a fair ball. Fair ball. Runs around first to second. Will he be in there in time? Slides in and safe. As they get another run in. Score is now 2-4. No outs on the KT Wiz side. They're looking forward to really get as many hits they can tonight on this game. No outs, runner on second. Marvis, 2-2 tonight. A triple and a single. He's just lacking a double and a home run for a cycle. 2 balls. So KT Wiz gets total of 3 runs in just this inning. High in the air, it's a pop-up. Coming down, safe on second. And that'll be the first out of the inning. Flame Duri is subbed in tonight. Strike 1. Runner is still on second with 1 out. They still have a chance. That's a foul ball. Swings and misses. That is third strike. Out number 2. Next at bat is Mike Gregg. Got a single last time. It's 1 for 2 tonight. Strike 1. Strike 2. Strike 3, inning over. We now bring you to the top of inning number 7. Be with you very shortly.
확실히 다르게 하는 거 같으니까 쭉쭉 뻗자. 지금 확실히 잘해.
야, 우냐? 이런
감사합니다. 그리고 사랑합니다. 야구를 사랑하는 모두에게.
Kia, movement that inspires.
Back here at Suwon, KT Wiz now takes the lead against the SSG Landers. Score is now 2-4. We're on the top of the 7th inning. But we still have 3 more innings left to see who the winner really is, and here we go. At the plate is Whipped. Whipped is 2 for 2 tonight. 1 ball, no strikes. Hit onto the left side, and there will be a foul. Count is 1-1. Strike 2. Hit! Second baseman sends the first easy out there, out number 1. Next at bat is Kitako. 1 for 2 tonight with single. Swings and that's a strike. Swings and misses. No ball, 1 strike. Strike 2. Ball 1. 1-2 now. Swings and misses again. That is out number 2. hit well over the fielders into the midfield slices. Outfield runs from first to second. Throw is coming in, but the runner makes it before the ball does. Safe on second, as we now see Smartchin at the plate. 0 for 3 tonight. 2 outs, no runners. A runner on second. Goes wide, that is ball 1. Ball 2. Something just happened there. Two ball, no strikes. On the ground, sends to first, out on first base. They take the force, and the inning is over. We now bring you to the bottom of inning number 7. SSG Landers still leading 2-4. No, KT Wiz is leading 2-4 against SSG Landers. It's Azers. First game pitching. First game of the season. He might be having a little bit of a dissatisfaction with how the team here is, based on his actions, body language. Subtly Tenyon, 1 for 2 tonight. High in the air, where's it going? Is it going far? No, it's not. Going back to the audience. That is a foul. Ball 1. One and one now. Strike 2. Hit far. Where's it going? Into the foul zone. 1 and 2 still alive. Ball 2, but that's almost at the head there. If ROBLOX ever gets to add the hit by pitch system, that would have been a hit. Swings and misses, that is out number 1. Next at bat is Splint. Got subbed in tonight. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch is a strike. No ball, 1 strike. Strike 2. Strikes and swings and misses. That is the second out of the inning. Two outs, nobody on. Fed 1 for 1 tonight. Two outs, nobody on. Swings and misses. Strike 1. No ball, 1 strike. Ball 1. That's also a headshot. Strike 2. Swings and misses, takes out the timing of Fed. Third out inning over. As the clock strikes 9 o'clock. We now bring you to the top of inning number 8. KT Wiz leading 4-2 against SSG Landers. Top 8, Snook at the plate. 2 for 3 tonight. And that is ball 1. High in the air, where's it going? First baseman just gets under it, and that is out number 1. Tamago is at the plate. 1 for 3 tonight. On the ground, on the line, but that is a foul. One and one. Swings and misses. Strike 2. Super Poopy calls for pause. High in the air, where's it going? Just in front of the midfielder. Safe. On first. Brizan on the plate, 1 out, 1 on, but he is 0 for 3 tonight. Ball 1. One and one. Two and one. Two ball, 1 strike. High in the air. Where's it going? Midfielder comes down and catches. Runner does not tag up. 2 outs, runner on first. Next at bat, it's Azers. Got subbed in as a pitcher and is now first at bat. First pitch. On the ground, that is a foul. The recorded magnitude of the hit ball was 180. That's what the StatCast tells us. 2 outs with 1 on. Count is 0-2. The next pitch. Headshot That is ball 1. Swings and missed at the 3rd out. Inning is over. We now bring you to the bottom of inning number 8. Runner is stranded on the first base. Having a bit of technical difficulty here, so apologizing for that. Runner is on first base. That's a hit. Runs are on second. To third as they make a mistake of throwing into second. So runner is safe on first and third. Another scoring chance for KT Wiz. Christmas Zone comes in. 1 through 3 tonight. Strike 1. Ball 1. Digs it up off the ground to second and to first. Safe on first as they make a run. KT Wiz now runs ahead. It's now 2-5 against SSG Landers. Hit well, far, and that is foul. KT Wiz adds up another run on the bottom of the 8th inning. Ball 1. Marvis, 2 for 3 tonight, had a double and not a double, a single and a triple. Swings and misses, strike 2. It's high in the air. Where's it going? Caught by the right fielder. Runs to first again and is safe. What a throw in that was, and what a return by the first base. Two outs, runner on first. Flame Duria's 0 for 1 tonight. Pitcher is taking some time to get set up tonight. The pitch. Ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Ball 2. Hit well, and that is caught throws to second and they take the force out. Inning 8 is over. We now bring you to the top of inning number 9. SSG Landers trailing behind 2-5 against the KT Wiz. Always stay hydrated, people. Always stay hydrated. Season seems to be missing. New pitcher for KT Wiz, it's Fed. Season is back in and wishes to be the closer. It's the 9th inning, and if the SSG Landers does not get the score, get any runs more than 3, I mean, if they get less than 3 runs here, they will be forced to take the loss. New pitcher, it's Marvis. First pitch. High in the air, popped up. Mission control, the baseball come down towards the shortstop. That is 1 out. Does not hesitate to pause for a minute, whipped on the first base, on the plate, and Marvis takes a ball for first pitch. Fair ball. Runs first and cancels on the move to second. Kitaro at the plate here. 1 for 3 tonight. Hit on the ground, might be a double play. Steps on second and throws to first. Not in time for first. That is a single out, a fielder's choice. And the inning will be kept on. Next at plate is the Resurrection. 3 for 4 tonight. That's ball 1. So 2 outs and runner on first. High in the air, where's it going? Is it possible? Hits the fence. Runner runs around second to third. Ball is in second. And both runners are safe. 2 outs now and runner in scoring position. First pitch is a ball. Another high one in the air. Where's it going? The left fielder comes down and catches. That is the 3rd out. Inning is over. The game is over. SSG Landers wins the game. No, loses the game as the KT Wiz takes the win. 2-5 against the SSG Landers at the KT Wiz Suwon Stadium. That was a journey, ladies and gentlemen, as they fought hard for this win. KT Wiz fought hard. And now this team takes the first win of the season. gladly putting them in the first place spot. But that will be it for tonight from me. This has been Station Alpha, and we'll be seeing you next time. Thank you for watching our game, and we're happy to inform you KT Wiz takes the wins against the SSG Landers in the first round of the HCBB Asia League Season 7. Thanks for watching and have a good night. Bye bye.